MegaMan6564, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we delayed Powers' guilty verdict by another day, while finding out some interesting things, that it was actually Hammer in the suit, and that the scene of the crime was actually in Studio 2 and not Studio 1. In today's episode, back to the drawing board. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya. So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Oh my. One moment, I need water. One moment. Okay. Alright. So, let's go visit Monsieur Powers. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. You could stop looking so vulnerable, too. Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yeah. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. Hahaha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Tell me more about Miss Vasquez. Oh, producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. And what? Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Manila? He used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high, and all that. I can imagine, though I can't imagine him jumping. Yeah, I don't see him jumping either. That would be like me. I ain't gonna die. Like me? Nah. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, but then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yeah, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. He just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to seeing a sequel to Samurai Summer. He gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Vasquez came to Global. Hang on. Could it be Vasquez? D. Vasquez is the person who killed Hammer? Oh boy. Why, I have a feeling this is not going to end well. Alright, let's go back to the studio. It's Old Bag. Probably not going to be too thrilled. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Oh boy. You eat, you die. I was wondering about D. Vasquez. Oh, Studio Bigwig's lover. She always gets her way. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Manila? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't. Monsieur Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper, poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal. A thief? I won't forget this. Uh-oh. You listen to me, Miss Whippersnapper. My poor old hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Okay. Where did we find the thingy? The sleeping pills? Was that in Studio 1 or the... No, employee area, I think. Alright. I guess they're not filming today. I wanted to see them filming just once. Trial will be over, and by tomorrow you can come see them film later. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. My goodness. Gumshoe. Jeez. Need to be so excited to see us? Anyways, what are we not allowed to touch? Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at it sometimes. Plus the actor in me, dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. Okay. Looking for traces of the sleeping pills. For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct, but I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. The science guy gave me some testing solution that reacts to sleeping pills. If there are traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, detective, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time. Well, testing solution on the plate changed colors, alright. So there were sleeping pills on the plate. Looks like it. Okay. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I can buy the case against Powers anymore. I feel kinda bad for Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it. Talk about burns. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Crushing paper cups. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. Alright. So far, my theories are doing pretty good. Let's see if we can find any new evidence in the dressing room, like if we can find the suit. Oh, it's What's-Her-Face. What are you doing here? I was cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? WP's innocent. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... this week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh boy. I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the costume, too. What? Why would Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Vasquez, that producer, has some kind of a hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said, apparently. Dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Hammer. They were using the new Studio 2. Some sort of accident had occurred during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. So the trailer, I guess, is part of the film set? Interesting. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it. Whoever really did kill Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No. Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not making kids shows anymore. I don't know, it's sad, but that's what Global Studios has decided. Wow. This is definitely going somewhere. Why aren't they going to make shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Oh god, what do I give her? Oh. Yeah, take that. This is a fan collected all these photographs. Kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be cancelled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what is it that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. And that's why Hammer would do anything Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Old Bag. She was here at the studios back then, you know? Thanks, we'll try asking her, if she'll talk. Alright, let's go back to Windbag. Main gate. There we go. What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old Windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth from the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. Alright. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols. Nichols? Nichols. Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked to. Alright, anyway, we heard about that accident. It was during filming with Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers, dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less? I suppose you think this is fun. No, I'm just doing my job to protect Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof Hammer stole the costume? Yeah, the plate. I'm sorry, Old Bag, I have proof. I can prove Hammer stole Powers' costume. Take that. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so. This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I bet Powers put it in there himself. Even a lightweight like him must have trouble sleeping sometimes. Except I have proof Hammer put the pills in. The bottle now, yeah? Pretty sure it's the bottle. The bottle contains sleeping pills. Hammer's fingerprints were found on the bottle. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Old Bag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired. See, tired of holding it all in. Miss Old Bag. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia? Oh my. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Old Bag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Old Bag. Here, take this. A photo. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with the bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Well, oh my. Oh my swirls. Well done. Let's go look at that flower box. Think back, Nick. Think to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the samurai costume, left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? If someone called him, like the director or the producer. Huh. Alright. To Studio 2. It's Vasquez. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello? H-E-L-L-O. Hello. H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Well, what if I show you the photo? What are you going to do about that? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. So that bent pole is where the guy got killed. Alright. Well. You came, well done. What was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden, Miss Vasquez? You were using that accident, you were blackmailing Hammer so you could control him. That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. No, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him, and to think it was just an accident. Excuse me, what is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No, no way. You mean Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. Security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands. She did give him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you currently hold. Give it to me now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys. It's the, who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about it where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Hold it right there. Oh boy. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Thank God for Dick. You okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. Don't get many chances to practice that thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick? It looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. Okay. Well. That was a short episode. Thank you all for watching. And I guess I'll see you next time when we end this, this chapter, as it's the final day of the trial. Will we be able to find out if Vasquez is truly guilty? Or will Powers end up suffering a guilty verdict? You'll have to stay tuned and find out on the next episode of Ace Attorney. Until then, I'm Megaman6564. I'll see you then. So for now, so long.